everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Adrienne Bailon from The Real actually apologized to Naturi Naughton. Now if you don't know, Naturi and Adrienne were both in a group called 3LW. And there was a lot of drama within that group, and I'm going to reveal why. But yes, Adrienne did publicly apologize to Naturi.
And I was able to apologize to you if ever that I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, never meant any harm towards you. And that I think you're talented and beautiful.
I think it's nice that Adrienne did apologize to Naturi publicly. Like, she did already apologize to her before privately, but now she's letting the world know that, hey, there's no animosity between them, and there shouldn't be. Now, if you want to know the backstory behind this apology, both Naturi and Adrienne were a part of a hit girl group called 3LW. This was back in the day. And what happened is the manager of 3LW was planning to kick Naturi out of the group. This manager is named Michelle Williams. And also, Naturi was attacked by Keely Williams, who was another member of 3LW, and she was also related to the manager. And Naturi went on the Wendy Williams radio show and exposed them all.
They're trying to terminate me from the group. Immediately, Michelle snatches the phone and says, "No, Naturi, you're ridiculous. Why are you telling him that?" And then while we're arguing, me and Michelle, I'm talking to Michelle, and they're like, "F you, you know, you calling me all kind of bitches and this and that." And I'm like, yeah, whatever, y'all. Trying to ignore them, because that's been going on for at least a week while you were on the promo tour. So I say to Michelle, what did I say wrong? And all I know is, out of the blue, Keely just is like, "F you," and then throws the plate dead in my face, in my eye. My eye was watering. It was a mess.
Well, you had mashed potatoes and gravy.
Mashed potatoes mashed all over my hair, my face, down my clothes. It was a mess. And right then and there, I was like, I don't have to take this.
Did Adrienne jump in and give her her two-piece too? Did she give you a two-piece?
No, Adrienne never attacked me. All Adrienne did was defend her and say that she had every right to hit me. And I said, no, she has no right to hit me or to throw anything in my face.
Whew, that is so messed up. Anyway, after this interview hit the air, 3LW was under fire. In fact, Naturi left the group because she was kicked out of the group. And both Keely and Adrienne had to go on TRL and explain their actions because it wasn't looking good for them. And they basically said Naturi was lying. And of course, this was for PR purposes.
That you threw a hot plate of Kentucky Fried Chicken in her face?
We feel silly even defending myself against a two-piece. It sounds crazy to us. Like, it really sounds crazy. Well, first of all, she was not arguing with my mom. She was arguing with Adrienne.
Okay. She got on the phone with somebody who, is the board moderator, and was just like, yeah, they are kicking me out. The two light-skinned girls are kicking me out. And I was like, light-skinned girls? I was like, you've always called me Adrienne. I never knew that was like, like, whoa. And that obviously got me mad, and we started arguing.
Just, like, to clear up the record, that didn't happen. She was never physically abused. She was never verbally abused. I mean, just to say any of that. And to bring in color and to say that, that she was kicked out of the group because she was the dark-skinned girl. It's crazy. She was brought into the group because she was the dark-skinned girl.
Keely child. Anyway, once Naturi was kicked out of the group, 3LW actually suffered in sales, and they eventually broke up. And Keely and Adrienne went on to become a part of the Cheetah Girls. So that is what happened with that. Now, the drama within this group had more to do with the managers and more to do with the higher-ups than it had to do with the actual members. Now, I'm about to spill some real tea. In 2002, Naturi did file a lawsuit against the managers of 3LW because Naturi said that they were trying to get her to hook up with one of the members of the Saint Lunatics. And back in the day, the Saint Lunatics was actually a rap group that Nelly put together. And Michelle Williams, she was trying to get Naturi to hook up with one of the members of the group so they could have a place on their tour. Now, Naturi did not want to sleep with the member of Saint Lunatics, and because she didn't do that, and because she failed to quote-unquote close the deal, the manager harassed her and eventually had her kicked out of the group. Now, this is what was allegedly said in Naturi's lawsuit against Michelle Williams. And I'm telling you, this is just a sad situation because in the music industry, it is very common for artists to get in publicity relationships with another celebrity to advance their career. And so the fact that they're trying to get Naturi to do this, and Naturi was a young girl with integrity, and she was like, no, I'm not sleeping with this guy just so we could have a spot on their tour. That's crazy. Because she did not do that, she was harassed, she was mocked, she was made fun of. Naturi did say that they made her feel different because she was the dark-skinned girl. They wanted her to fit a certain stereotype for the group. They wanted her to be hard and rough, even though that's not who she was. And because she was non-compliant, they kicked her out of the group. And not only that, after she left, Naturi said that she was blackballed from the music industry for a while. So Naturi had to go through a lot. But yeah, I don't fully blame Keely or Adrienne for this situation because the adults were the main ones turning these girls against each other. And I'm glad that Adrienne and Naturi actually made amends with each other. In fact, Naturi did say that Adrienne apologized a while ago on Twitter. So they did settle out their differences.
Yeah. And I appreciate your apology because it's just humility, and at the end of the day we have to love and support each other.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm glad that Naturi and Adrienne are cool, and Naturi is on a successful show called Power, so she is winning, all right? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!